Just check everything there. We're all okay. So, we're out again. Out for dogging again. This time, I'm going to go directly. I think should go direct. I think we'll go directly up here. Come on, you two. Come on. Come on, Archie. So we're going directly up here. And up to the back of these properties. My neighbour's place that is turned into a scrap yard by the looks of it. In fact, it's kind of, a lot of builders' rubble here. I'm not turning it into bloody whatever. Anyway, I'm not even going to show it. But anyway, a lot of rubble. The rubble areas was brought to turn this into a road here. Because you can see, this road is not exactly pristine, is it? There's no road here. And so the idea is that all the rubble that's being delivered down there will be put onto here to turn it into a road at some point. When exactly, I don't know, but anyway, this is my other neighbour's plot, and so far I can see a big pile over there. What's that big pile over there? I wonder. Never noticed that before. But this is, so there's one neighbour there, and another one. This is his plot here. He cleared it off about a long time ago, years ago. In fact, you can see the actual trees starting to grow back quite thick. It's about 5 years ago. No, 5 years, we're talking about 10 years ago I cleared it. Probably, and actually some of the trees are growing very well. And, but so far, he has not done anything with it. He says he's waiting for basically, yes, I know right now. Yes, okay, he had a full stroke. And he also had a child sometime afterwards. And yeah, it's kind of stagnated. Which you see a lot in Russia. People buy property thinking they're going to do this, that and the other with it. They're going to build and never get to it. That's the actual electric box there on the wall there. You can imagine this road here. You can imagine having this property. This is the road. Access would be great. And in a forest road, track, and you find the electric point for the house, for the property, which is there, and it's marked down there with a, if you can see it, there's a blue marker down there, and that is, some tyres have been dumped here, so yeah, there's a blue marker there, and that's the edge of his property there, so it's that kind of area there. And he did clear it all off, and he had all this road cleared up and stuff, and it was all doing well. It was either a stroke or a minor heart attack he had, and yeah, that's as far as it ever got. So this was all cleared up here at one point, and now it's completely returned into just a track. And basically it was like this beside my house, and now it's that big road that runs down to the Banya. But this is how it all used to be here. It's quite nice here still. I like it here. I like it up this road here through the forest track. But it's gonna, one of those Chinese balloons, look, that's floated and dumped itself in the forest. But all this, the main road is up there. You can just see through there the white. That's not going there. The white road up there, and that is the parallel road to ours that runs, and all that area up there is completely housed up. I'm not sure if I can walk. I'm not sure if I could walk up there. I think I lose the signal, so I'm not gonna. The kind of signal is dodgy up there. But this bit here is still prime land. That's prime forest. That's not been touched for now. But it's going to be. If I hear dogs up there barking, they've heard us, or they've heard us and started barking. So, no, we're not going up there. Come on. He's going up to investigate. But This is still prime for a lot of, this is a great place for mushrooms. Yeah, a lot of field mushrooms growing here. Just in this particular spot here, but it's going to disappear. This is what is prime mushroom picking forest is going to turn into housing, and it won't be long about it. Shame, isn't it, really? You can see all this lovely forest, and you think this would be a lovely place to live and around here, and it's going to turn into house. And what trees have grown, that's a fairly big old tree there. I've seen what trees have grown here are going to vanish very soon. As you can see, in fact, I can get a bit closer. You can see over there through the forest there, the houses that are appearing, and I'll show you. This is a new one actually. This is brand new. I've never even seen it before. I knew Max. That's Max's house. He was I think Max was the third person to buy property here. Come on. And beside him, there's another one there being built. That's Max's, and then there's another one over there as well. And it just goes on through there. That road is all. Jake, come on, Jackie, come on, Jack, come on, Jackie, come on, Jackie, Jake. I'm going to investigate the dogs. Well, that's yeah, that's all the housing at that side. You can see it better from here, probably. All those houses. That row up there, that area there is completely housed off. What I want to do is, I'm waiting for the bloody drone motors, and I want to get the drone up and just show how the forest is shrinking. The drone will go up to about 300 meters, and it'll catch all that and show it as it is now, and how the forest is completely shrinking. And this bit here I'm studying is really the lull before the storm. It's the last bit of the forest that is not been built on. We've been lucky enough to be in the bit that's not been touched so far. Here comes Wolf Dog again. Wolfie. We've been real lucky. That's Sasha's. That's the end of Sasha's property boundary there. There's another one up there, and that's his there that was cleared. Now not so clear, but it's lovely here. It's lovely here, but it's just, it ain't gonna last, is it? It's just it really is the lull before the storm here. Once there was a lot of legal problems here, basically. The land was categorised, a relic of Soviet era, and because of that, everyone's had difficulty registering properties here, and there's a whole handling with it, a legal battle going on, and it's now practically been resolved. We've got ours registered now. Most of them are now getting registered, so that bit of the war is over with the authorities. Next is getting the category of actual land, actually, because this is actually marked as industrial, believe it or not, and it's hardly industrial, is it? I can see water over there. There's a big pool over there. My dogs will be in it. Come on, Jackie. It's so yeah, hardly industrial, is it? But as you can see, that's my neighbour's, back of my neighbour's house. That's my house over there. And this was all pristine forest. Well, it still is to a degree. That's fell over. But it's all going to disappear. All going to disappear really quick. If they change the land category of land, which is going to do apparently, to residential, this will just vanish. And it'll be so quick. It will be unbelievably quick. Good, Kapatsa. Still some water down here from the melt. My God. There's a bit of a. I guess it was the canals around. There's a house over there. Look, you can see a property one there being built. So a lot of property has been built. He's been in. Come on this way. Come on. Come on then. This way. So a lot of housing here, and it's kind of shrinking. The forest is shrinking. My end is okay, and further on it's okay, but the rest of it up that direction it is completely housed out. The forest has gone. It's just house after house. There's just so many of them, and when we were here, it was quite intimate in this forest here. There was not a lot of people here, and we knew everybody that turned up in the forest. You know, that's actually 4 people here. There was us who permanently. Then we had Maxim, who came partially. He was kind of had a hut there for a while, and while he built his house. Igor and Yulia only have the dacha and an old lady through there, Nina, and that was it. It was like that for years. And the first few years we were here, that's all it was. There was nobody here at all. You could just wander around the forest, dogs could run around, there was no cars, nothing. It's absolutely beautiful here. And now, of course, urbanisation is creeping in, and the forest is vanishing at such a rapid rate. It's unbelievable how quick it's up, especially at the other end. We go up there and we're like, whoa, we don't know anybody, where are all these houses sprung from? We went up, me and the wife walked up the other day actually, and we're like, such a surprise how many houses are up there, and the forest is just completely gone, absolutely vanished. And well, that's progress. People said, oh, we want infrastructure, and we want, so, you know, as more people come, oh yeah, there's one a school and all the rest of it, and there's going to be roads, and there's going to be this and that and the other, and it's going to have a shop and all that. And then there's another house there through the forest. And they said they're going to have it all, and they're so happy, you know, going to get gas and you get water and all the rest of it. And it just spoiled the forest for me. Don't like it. I'd rather just have I'm a forest lover. I'm my happiest in the forest, and to see it disappear it's a shame, really, isn't it? That's progress for you. I mean, I built here as well, and stuff. I mean, I'm a kind of hypocrite myself, you know. I built my house here as well in the forest, so it's kind of a case of I want it and you can't have it kind of thing. That's kind of my mindset, you know. I want the forest to myself. I suppose if I had the money, I'd buy the whole forest myself and say, right, clear all out, and I'll have the entire forest myself. Put a big fence around it. It'd be mine, you know. That kind of would be ideal, wouldn't it? You know, my forest, my private forest. But I can't do that here. It's actually going to turn into what is quiet area now is going to turn into a nightmare, because as soon as you've got housing and people, what you get is the noise that comes with them. So you've got cars, and can you imagine, this area's not got gas, and it won't have gas, so it's either electric or wood burners. Can you imagine? I mean, we're talking about 1,000 houses here, probably, in this area. There's going to be, can you imagine 1,000 houses all pumping out wood smoke? It would be horrendous, to say the least. And put little forest flowers. Oh, look at that, forest flowers. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful forest flowers. Nice. I might take a few. Oh, little green tree. I might take some forest flowers back to my missus. She likes things like that. But, yeah, so that's as it is. It's going to disappear. It'll vanish. But the good news is, I won't be here. We're building a house in Novgorod. And in Novgorod, my forest up there, I'm back there on for it, and there is no plans for it to be built on. There's nobody, no way, no how, at least probably not in my lifetime. So we will have the run of the forest, but there is a nuance. We have a main road beside us. The main road doesn't go anywhere, it goes to a settlement. One way to Lake Ilmen and one way back, and that's it. There's no, so you get about a car, probably in the daytime, one every 20 minutes, one car will go past. At night time, zero, zilch, nothing. You'll be lucky if you get a couple of cars in the evening, and that's it. So it's very, very quieter up there. And the forest is absolutely behind my house. You've seen it yourself if you watch the video. Pristine up there, absolutely gorgeous. I cleared it out, a bit of it out last year, and there's a bit more coming this year. I've got to do the other bit. I'll have it cleared up to there's a German anti-tank ditch still there. I'm going to clear it up to that, and that's going to be the fire break that I'm going to use to prevent fire coming across the forest to my house. That's the kind of plan. Well, the good news is today I'm going up to see a car, probably, maybe two, but definitely one, and not too far away from here. Mitsubishi, I think it's a Lancer. Mitsubishi Lancer. It's a station wagon, bit old and raggedy, but got a good engine. It's 16 valve engine, so it'll be fast if nothing else. You go fast in your rock box rather than a slow rock box. You won't hear so many rattles if you're going fast, will you? So that's today, and then what I'm hoping is, if I can get that, if it's an okay car and I take it today or tomorrow, then I'm thinking next week, probably Monday. Could be Monday, could be later than, could be the end of next week, I'm not sure. We could be making our first trip up to Novgorod, I think, at least within the next fortnight, I would say. Yes, we've got to get the car, we've got to do some bits and pieces. We have to have registration done and all that, but that doesn't take long. And we can drive while full registration happens. It does take time, but we can drive without that. So that's a good thing. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we will have a car in the next few days, or at least next week, and we'll be ready to go back to Novgorod in a week or so. The weather is good now, it's warm, it's a little bit chilly in the evening, but we're not going to die from a bit of chill in the evening. We do have the hut is insulated, we do have heater up there, so that's no problem, and whatever. So I guess this week it's preparation to go, really. Get the tools ready, get them in one location. It's what's spread across the shed at the moment, so I'll get everything ready to rumble and whatever. And probably me and the wife will make one trip up to Novgorod on our own without the dogs, probably to drop off tools, clothes, supplies, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you get it. And then probably we'll come back to St. Petersburg for a day or two, and then go back with the dogs, and that'll be us for the summer then. My wife will have to come back to deal with the registration problems here, but still, we're okay now, but it's still got to be dealt with. Can't ignore it, and whatever. So some pussy willow, look. Look at this. Look at that beautiful pussy willow. Nice, gorgeous, isn't it? But, so anyway, about a week I think, and we'll be a week or 2 weeks, and we should be on our way at least end of April. With the very last, we'll be here, we'll be on our way, and I would expect that we'll be, if my wife has to come back, she'll probably come back on bus, and I'll stay there with the dogs alone, get up to all sorts on my own, and what have you. There is a nail bar, look at that. All things laying. I'm taking pallets apart for firewood, I think. But, this is what happens. So you come from the nice forest 1 second and you're in to this, you know, urbanisation straight away. It's my house over there, smoking away, chimney. Got fire going today. You say, why I've got a fire going? It's warm, I've only got a sweater on. Well, it's because it's kind of cold in the house if you don't have a little bit of heat on this time of year. It's going, but very dark screen. But, so yeah, that's what we're up to. So hopefully we'll be on our way within a fortnight and ready to rumble. So this week, get on with it. Get on with finding a car. If that Mitsubishi is a lot of cold, wash machine's gone actually. If the Mitsubishi is garbage, then we'll look for something else. I've got another one on, another prospective car in view. So basically, we should have a car very soon, and then the van will have to go to the scrapyard or whatever. I'm not sure yet. I like the idea of this Mitsubishi because they take old cars in part exchange, and it might actually be a good way of getting rid of the van rather than us having to dispose of ourselves. So kind of big bonus there. One less thing to do, innit? Anyway, I'm back home. Dogs are home. They've been walked, and now it's time to do some things that I have to do today and get ready to go and see this van. So I'll see you lot with a report back this afternoon, or maybe this evening, a report back and tell you exactly what the situation is. Keep an eye on the channel. It's coming. The build is coming, and I'll see you all in the next one, whenever that's